Go. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman number 4.
Here's Will Myers. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's the Padres nothing, Dodgers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
I'll tell you what, this is one of those pitchers' parks you come in, you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? They throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
Margot is right there, 1 down.
Second, right fielder.
Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. Lifetime against this particular arm. An impressive 4 for 7. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Hit out towards second. Cordova comes up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Standing in, Corey Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Spangenberg is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1. So striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw have yielded just a 2 for 12. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Eric Ibar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, number 35. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging, a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Striding in, Justin Turner. His prior history in this matchup, a 3-for-12 line. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Spangenberg is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network. At the plate, Hector Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The pitcher, Travis Wood, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Weed coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and we'll
have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out.
Center fielder,
Trace Thompson digs in. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ibar at short, fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. Two away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike three. Sanchez has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight. Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
First baseman number 4.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kershaw will slide one over to first, just keeping him close. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Yangervis Solarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The right fielder, number 66.
So digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Dodgers have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
To short, to second for one, on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
Number 35.
So striding forward now, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Once more, a throw over. Runner back safely. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a fly ball. Spangenberg on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Kershaw now on 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
Now batting, catcher Hector
Ready
Sanchez.
for another chance. Hector Sanchez 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That's popped up now towards short right field. Forsythe backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Alan Cordova. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Little chopper back to the mound. Therefore it is Ibar. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at bat. Woods ready. Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Yasmani Grandal comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
2 strikes and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sand wedge better than that ball was placed right there.
Thompson.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box, Trace Thompson. And that's over. 3-1.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Renfroe is after it.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Wood. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first
Center
out.
fielder number 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Thompson's on his horse. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Will Myers.
Stepping in now, Will Myers. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres leave 1, still no score. Trace Thompson digs in. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pitch is popped up, calling for it. Solarte makes the play, 1 away.
The pitcher number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in to try it again, Clayton Kershaw. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Line towards center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
In now, Yasiel Puig saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, third baseman.
Ready once again, Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate, Eric Ibar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over.
It's time
Padres
for the
down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance. Number 35. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit hard to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still was able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Now pitching for San Diego.
And that's going to do it now for Travis Wood. Kevin Quackenbush takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 1-0 LA. Digging in the switch hitter, Hector Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Way in front of that fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Ready with the 1-2. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Thompson is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Jose Pirela will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jose Pirela
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in once again, Manuel Margot. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boy.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Into the box, Corey Spangenberg, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch, and he pulls it to deep right field, and he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Kirby Yates is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Cordova. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder
Trace Thompson digs in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfroe has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in. Clayton Kershaw. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Dodgers down in order. Tony Watson will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Watson.
Here's Will Myers, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Down the third baseline. Gloved by Turner. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now batting, Yangervis Solarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-2. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Hit hard back up the middle. Ibar fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter number 5.
So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 2-1 on its way. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Matt Strom takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings.
Matt Strom.
Into the box, number 35. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. So a big moment in the ball game here. Justin Turner, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end. Stepping up now, Eric Ibar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Oh, and Ibar swings and misses, and he's set down for out number 1. Into the box now, Hector Sanchez. His previous battles with Tony Watson, 1 for 3. And he takes a called strike 2. 1-2, here it comes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now in the box, Alan Cordova.
Alan Cordova.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Carlos Asuaje will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 20, Carlos Asuaje.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Still tied 1 apiece. Jose Torres comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He was a double play victim last time around. Oh, that grounder got him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Trace Thompson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
Three to 1 the final score this afternoon. Tony Watson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.